Okay, guys, I wanted to show you something that I think I'm learning a little bit of a lesson on. Whoops, let's just go to KJV. Um, Exodus 20, verse 4 says, "Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven or heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth." And I know it continues on, and we can talk about that, obviously, but this is saying that you should not be making something. And so I just was looking at the Hebrew. I think we're being taught a lesson about like a globe or an AE map. Not you shall make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. So I looked at carved image, and this is 6459. Idol, graven image, from the root pasal, meaning to carve or to hew. So it's you get it. Now this is when I decided to make this video, a likeness of anything. And 8544, and I was looking and it said form, likeness, representation. That got my attention when I saw that. Something portioned out as a shape, phantom, embodiment, manifestation. Okay, when we look at the globe Earth, none of us have actually seen it from that position. Isaiah 40:22. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. That's talking about the Maker, guys. He sits enthroned above the circle of the earth. Anytime I brought this verse up to people, it's not to ruin your fun. Because I'll let you know, if you watched a live stream I did where I mentioned this and brought it up, I started thinking, and I realized that during that live stream when I brought up this verse, right on the wall behind me I had something I shouldn't have on the wall. I shouldn't have made. Like it was a representation of the motion of the stars. And so don't think that I'm trying to ruin your fun. It's something that I think we need to take to heart, and that's up to you. I'm not going to decide for you, but this commandment's there for a reason. Let's just go back. It says any likeness. You shouldn't carve for yourself any likeness. Now, Joe Hanvey is doing just that, and I'm saying he's making a likeness or a representation of what we think the scriptures point out that the earth is. But at the same time, the scriptures are telling us not to do that. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. I'm deeply involved in, probably just as deeply as Joe Hanvey, in the same way. Go look on my channel. What do I do all the time? I live stream the moon. I live stream the sun. I put videos of the moon, videos of the sun, videos of the stars. Those are representations of things that are in heaven. And I'm starting to get convicted about it. I mean, it's something that I've already done it. But it's something that maybe I'm thinking about in a different way because of all this final experiments stuff. This is not like information that's hidden or something, and it's not really disputed. So like, I'm just saying I was ignorant of the argument until Will Duffy came around. I mean, I heard people saying things about it, but I was like, first of all, the way that I see it is the sun, we know, like if you look at Flat Earth Dave's app, all the places where his app shows the sun, that is where the sun is. But there's this far distant land that if you go like in a jet, like hundreds of miles an hour for hours to the south, over vast mountain ranges and just snow and ice, you get to a land where it's just stones of snow and snow. That's all that's there. And that the book of Jasher, Enoch went to that land, so that's interesting. And this is the thing, at the ends of the earth, I'm sure we know now for sure there's a place where the sun circles right around you for half the year. Here's what it says here: the length of a continuous day or night increases southward from 1 day at the Antarctic Circle to 6 months at the South Pole. So depending on how deep in you are, that's just what the encyclopedia says. So I don't understand how, like, I don't get, like, I wondered this the whole time, why Jaron was actually convinced at all that the sun would set in Antarctica. Maybe it's because he thinks they were hiding it or something, but I don't see anybody being able to hide anything like that. But anyway, so I didn't understand why everyone was saying that was fake and why they expected the sun to set, and that, like, the world or whatever was aware of the Antarctic midnight sun for a long time. Now that I've looked into it, I'm saying that it's been a thing. So I don't understand why so many flat earthers said that it was not a thing. And I'm realizing it's because they were looking at, they were thinking, and Will Duffy's along with this. When he first popped on the scene, he was talking about the continent of Australia being the wrong shape on a flat earth. It's the wrong shape on a flat earth. It's too skinny or something. I can't remember exactly what he was saying, but we've all fallen into it. We've been trying to look at the earth or image it or represent it from God's throne, people. That's what every map is doing, like world map of the whole world, from above the circle of the earth. Every one of these. Well, I guess not the right side of that. You get what I'm saying, though. We don't live up in the sky, you guys. God does. And I think once we decide that we're going to be enthroned up there on our space station, or and obviously I don't believe that the space station is anything but Satan's throne. He's masquerading as an angel of light. You can go out at night and see him. Like, there's a dragon attached to it. That's the thing. It's like, if there's any kind of idea that there's a adversary, then he's gotten the better of all of us. And I think that God is helping us to learn that. And that's what I think. It sounds like a prophecy of maybe even people coming to the realization that the earth is a plane. Every valley must be elevated. I mean, think about it. And every mountain and hill leveled. The rough terrain will become a level plain, and the rugged landscape a wide valley, and the splendor of the Lord will be revealed, and all people will see it at the same time, for the Lord has decreed it. That can't happen because we believe in a map.